Pod Sounds Cool presents Content Jefe, the podcast that helps online business owners make better content and more money. Let's Jefe up. Hello, amigo, amigazo, Content Jefe. Welcome to the Content Jefe podcast brought to you by the Pod Sounds Cool. I'm Veronica.
And I'm Studio Steve.
And this podcast is for you if you're an online business owner or content creator trying to figure it out content marketing and how to make money online. On each episode, we'll take you inside the world of content creation and how you can get inspired to make more money and better content.
Yes, and in this episode, we're going to talk about two very serious things that you might not think would be the main culprit behind why so many businesses and content creators fail and just give up or just lose everything. But we're going to be talking about your mental and your physical health. You're going to be like that should be obvious, but actually you're really going to want to stick around on this one because we're going to talk about these sneaky little suspicious little things that kind of sneak their way in when you're a business owner and a content creator that can really over time destroy your mental health and your physical health. And like did
you forget my name or what?
Who are you? This co-host of mine, she said that we're going to get personal too. So
we're going to get personal.
Mm-hmm. We're going to divide this riveting episode up into 4 parts for you so that you get the most out of it. And so that also we stay on track and provide the most value that we can for you. Mm-hmm. First, we're going to talk about why content marketing and business creation is so taxing on our health. Then we're going to share with you how it happens, the symptoms that it causes, and how it sneaks its little way in. And then finally, we're going to share some really valuable solutions that you can do to ensure that you're taking care of your mental and physical health so that your business can really thrive in the way that it needs to. But before we do, we have got to say from the bottom of both of our corazones and our pantalones that we are so grateful for you. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting us by being interested in our content. And if you love what we do here, please share it with another content creator or a business owner. Mm-hmm. We would love it if you could be the spokesperson on our behalf to help us grow our brand and help us reach more business owners, new business owners and content creators.
If you're creating content, if you're a content creator, you know that sometimes it can feel very lonely. You put your best effort, you create this, amazing content that you put out there. And you get some likes and you get some comments, but sometimes you don't hear anything, and that's a little sad. Yeah. So we really want to hear from you. We want to hear from you if this podcast is making a difference in your life, if this podcast is helping you in your business or it's helping you creating better content. Yeah, we would really, really like to know because that it fuels us to keep creating these episodes and to keep doing this. Because ultimately we do it for you. Yes, we do it to pay the bills too. Yeah. But we do it for you.
We need that fuel to keep us going for motivation, but we also need the feedback so that we can continue to improve our content for you as well too.
Yeah. So if some way we have touched you, not inappropriately.
Then reciprocate.
Not with the touch.
Not with the touch. Especially not inappropriate. Well, I don't know.
No, ¿cómo que I don't know?
Sorry. I was daydreaming.
Not with me. Oh, no, this isn't appropriate.
This took a turn for the perverted.
But I'm excited about this episode because, like I said, we're going to get personal. Yeah. The things that we're going to talk about are things that are not foreign to us.
And they're also not foreign to a lot of content creators.
To a lot of content creators and entrepreneurs.
We're drawing on our own experience.
It can get pretty lonely. It can get pretty crazy. Mm-hmm. So the more you find, episodes like this to like kind of lift you up and your community and rely on your people.
Realize that you're not alone.
That you are not alone. That there are people going through the same as you are, and that we can all get together and support each other. Mm-hmm. So let's get started.
Okay. So number one, this is why content creation and like running your own business is so taxing on your health. And in our previous episode, if you caught it, we talked about this rite of passage that as a brand new content creator you have to go through, and also as a business owner you have to go through. Because there's this real thing in human psychology that people, when you're about to buy something or even watch somebody's content, you ask yourself, why do I care about you? And we have that, we know that. And so the imposter syndrome is so easy to get hurt by and to feel, right? So you compare yourself. So there's the imposter syndrome, and comparing yourself to other people during this stage that can be really toxic and can also be really subtle. You don't even realize it's there. It could be a subconscious thing that's going on.
Yeah, I compare myself with other people all the time, with other creators all the time. And it's usually like I don't compare with creators that are just starting, that maybe are smaller than us. It's because I have compassion and I have understanding for what they're going through in their journey. And I like to empower people. I'm like kind of a person. But for somebody who has more followers, more experience, has been in the industry for a longer time, I tend to compare myself and pick apart all of the things that I'm coming short. It seems like from the outside that they have more business success, that they have things figured out, that they're on top of their game. So I do that a lot, and it's not conducive to anything positive or productive. But I think it's just human nature. And I think when you do what we do, constantly on social media, doing keyword research, trying to be on top of the topics and the news and all this, is just unavoidable. You have to watch what other people in your industry are doing.
Yes.
You get caught up on social media and you're like,
yeah. And it's hard to remember that.
And for those of you who are not watching me, I just got sad.
Yeah. And if you're not watching, remember this is also a video podcast you can catch on Spotify or YouTube. It's hard because it can just be, in addition to all of that, it's also what you don't realize, what's happening under all of that is that's creeping its way into your actual self-esteem. And that whether you realize it or not, you're now becoming more insecure, or at least being pushed closer to having to deal with your real insecurities so that you can become confident and just be yourself. And then the other thing, when you compare yourself too much to other people, is it kind of actually starts to become this, I don't know if you would say insipid, but this thing that sort of comes in and attacks or starts slowly eating away at your actual creativity, actually your content. Your content becomes less original. And it's just a real struggle, adds a lot of unnecessary stress, but it's just what naturally happens as part of this phase, because we are also obsessed with likes and shares and views and vanity metrics. And we all also need to achieve a certain number of those vanity metrics before we're taken seriously by other people, but even more sad, or more importantly, before we'll actually take ourselves seriously. So it's like, what's your number? How many outrageous followers and subscribers do you need before you are going to realize that you are actually an expert? You do actually have a lot to offer. Yeah.
And it's really, really sad when you get to that moment when other people see your value more than you see the value in you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes other people, like, they tell you like how wonderful you are, that they're enjoying what you're doing, they're rooting for you, but then you're just so filled with insecurities and so filled with the imposter syndrome and so filled with the little man syndrome. That you don't see those things in you. And that's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking for me. And it's heartbreaking when I see that in other creators. You just have to take it. You have to own it. You have to walk like, your divine being, like being, your divine being.
Yeah. Not a frijole.
Not a frijole.
For a minute, I thought you were calling me a frijole.
No, you just have to own it. You have to like walk into a room like you own it.
So that, I think the main point there is it's taxing because it's a necessary evil, because there's two ways to market your business. There's two ways to get into it. One's to pay people, and that's either the advertising route or the influencer route. But the most effective way, and the way that all the coaches and everybody says that you should do it because it is the most effective way, is to build your own brand over time. And you got to be in it for the long run. So we're going to give you some actionable tips right when we get to the end. But now we're going to move on to number 2, which is how this all happens, some of the symptoms and how it sneaks its way in. We already kind of got to that a little bit, but specifically, we talked about the imposter syndrome and the comparing already. But there's also ups and downs, the roller coaster of ups and downs that come with that. But then one real way that comes is burnout. And burnout happens in a way that's very sneaky. And it's something that, especially if you're a solopreneur, sometimes it can be a little easier to recognize it when you're a couplepreneur or you have a co-host for your podcast or, a business partner that you're working with. It's easy to see it in other people. So you can recognize it when somebody's going through burnout. But the day in and the day out of posting content on 3 different platforms, and then the day in and the day out of bringing your phone in bed with you and checking the analytics before you go to sleep, and then waking up in the morning with your phone to see, maybe it went viral overnight. You just can't help it.
You have 5 views.
You kind of want to know, and you have 5 views. You have 5 views while Martita, who has nowhere near the quality you have on her podcast.
It's always Martita.
It's always Martita, and she's over there with her fancy new zapatos, and and I can't believe Martita charges so much for her courses. And so there's that, right? The burnout. And then also the other thing is what happens with when you get burnt out. And also as you get into content creation, as you suffer from the comparanoia that we talked about, and all of that is you start becoming disoriented and your focus actually becomes cloudy. And because of that, you start giving attention to the wrong tasks and focusing on tasks and actually creating content that doesn't do anything to move your business forward because you're too obsessed with the vanity metrics. And it just becomes this trap. And then you feel like you're a failure.
Hey, I'm interrupting the episode for a little announcement. You know you have to create content to attract more prospects online, but the whole thing seems daunting and too much to figure it out on your own. Which social media platform should I choose? Should I start making videos for IG Reels, TikTok, or YouTube? What skills do I need to learn? What equipment do I need? Or maybe you're considering starting a podcast for your business. And if any of that's the case, we want to invite you to sign up for the waitlist for Smart and Simple Podcasting. It's our first coaching program where we, the Pod Sound School, will be teaching you how to create and launch a professional podcast from scratch. Content marketing so your content is a lead generation machine for your business, and different ways to maximize every time you record so you can create micro pieces of content that will go on different social media platforms. We'll be holding your hand through the whole process, meeting weekly with you, making sure that you're not getting left behind. We'll be teaching students and clients about podcast and video production and marketing for 4 years. Our approach to teaching is straightforward, innovative, and fun. So hurry up and go to podcastingsmart.com/waitlist to sign up, or find the link in the description of this episode. Stop working so hard on your content. Make your content work for you. Now back to the episode. Another thing that the way that it manifests is the total apathy and that not wanting to do anything for your business or not wanting to create content. That has happened to me.
Yes.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to be near a camera or a microphone.
Yep.
I have lost a total inspiration. I don't want to write. I feel lost. I just stare at my computer screen.
Yeah.
And not create, zero creativity, no ideas, and completely lost.
Yeah.
And what do I do when that's happening? I just turn my phone and start scrolling down and start comparing myself, and it goes downhill from there.
It's a feedback loop. It's a feedback cycle. It gets worse and worse. And honestly, like seriously, if left unchecked, this phenomenon that you're talking about can become real, legitimate mental illness.
Yes.
It can become a real, legitimate problem that will extend beyond your business and actually go into your family life, your home life, your relationships. Before you know it, you just are not happy. You feel unfulfilled.
Yeah,
and if you're a business owner, you don't know why you left your 9 to 5. Maybe you should go back to your 9 to 5.
Yeah, and it completely takes you away from your purpose. Like if you have this like strong vision and a purpose for what you're doing, then just going down the road of that nasty stuff is just taking you away from what you're supposed to be doing, from the impact that you're supposed to make on other people's lives.
Yeah. So hopefully if you've dealt with any of this, or if this scares the shit out of you and you don't want to go to those places, then you know that you're not alone, and that we're also going to provide some really cool tips here in just a minute when we get to number 3. But the last thing here is, and you kind of touched on it, and I touched on it a little bit too, is just how your task management goes to poop. Your ADD skyrockets. And then also the real nature of the beast is that we have to post the things. And short video is the big thing right now. So you can, we're always talking about this ultimate content strategy we have, which is to take, the same short video and distribute it, or vertical video and distribute it to 3 different platforms. But that's 3 different platforms that you have to upload it to. And they are designed to keep you there, even during the time that you're uploading it. So it's so easy, to see your favorite celebrity or to watch somebody fall down and start laughing. And then before you know it, as part of your workflow, you have this beast that's really hard not to get caught up in. And you start losing time, and your tasks become even more focused, and it just becomes really hard to stay on track. And so these are things that we have to keep a hold of, and that's why we're going to now transition into number 3, which is the solutions. And that's some basic tips that we've used ourselves that we think you could put to use that will really help. With that said, you kind of have to come up with your own thing. You kind of have to go through these. But the first one, I think, is a big one. And this has to do with something you could do in a management way, is to make sure that you schedule in breaks and that you're religious about your breaks, and that you schedule in me time. You have to give yourself some weekends. You didn't get into this business thing or into this content creation thing so that you could be a prisoner of it. You need the clarity, and you need that me time to actually improve your content. And your me time days are going to be actually your most valuable. They're going to do the most for your content. And you'll find after taking that me time, and it should be a lot. It should be 2-3 days a week. It should be a lot of me time. You come back, you're going to find that your content resonates with the audiences more, has a better energy that goes out with it, because we really are capturing our energy when we do these things too.
Yeah. Yeah. Go walk in nature. Oh, if you're by the ocean, just go to the beach.
Yeah.
And take off your shoes and feel the sand on you.
Yes. And a lot of times we're thinking about ways that we can outsource tasks for our business. Well, maybe think about ways that you can outsource tasks around your home. Maybe you can hire somebody to help you clean, somebody to help you do a little laundry, or maybe a babysitter so that you can go have that me time. Whatever it is, that could be the best money you spend on your business. It's not an editor or a social media community manager. It's somebody to help you babysit and help you take care of things around your house. And it's really taking care of yourself first, because you are the well-oiled machine that has to do these focused and difficult tasks on a regular basis for a long period of time. So that's the first one. And then the next one that Veronica wrote down here is all the things the doctor tells you.
Exercise. That's super important. And, bottom line, I think whatever works for you. Because the things that work for me may not work for Steven. He likes to get high on CBD and stretch and meditate.
Yeah.
I like boxing and high intensity exercise. And I do a little bit of meditation. Since we were talking about, being the CEO and all the responsibilities that you have as a CEO, well, you are a CEO, even though you're creating content, you are the CEO, and you have to take care of yourself. So you're sharp. So you have all of the energy that is needed to make very big decisions on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So that you're focused, so that you're motivated, so that you're connected with the source. So you're happy and you're creating all these things that are connecting with other people.
Yeah. And we don't have to tell you what it is, because you already know what it is. You know the kind of shit you shouldn't be eating. You know that you wanted to start that exercise program or do that stretching.
The cereal
that you like to do.
Late at night.
The late night cereal has got to stop. It's a problem. We have to talk about the problem, Veronica.
Yeah, and it's my problem, right?
There's too much cereal going on here. It's just so good, right?
It's been our thing. Like since we started our business, when we created our first online course, that was intense. That was we were pulling all-nighters, and every time we would celebrate with a cereal like at 6 a.m. after pulling all-nighters.
After pulling all-nighters to get the course out. Veronica likes her cereal caliente or with the leche, with the milk.
I like
hot.
to warm up the milk. I don't think that's weird in the slightest.
I don't think it's weird other than the fact that it increases the soggy factor of the cereal.
Which is a good thing. Soggy cereal is delicious.
Ooh, I cannot have soggy, especially if it's like in the flake department.
Do you like hot milk with your cereal? Let me know in the comments or go over Instagram and ask.
Depends on the cereal, because if it's grains or if it's like grits or if it's like a breakfast grain, like an oatmeal, then that should be hot. Now, hopefully we didn't spread our cereal affliction to you. Is you got to take breaks from your phone. And that one thing is hard for all of us. But although this has so many amazing options and we're able to be in the creator economy because of these things, they are also designed to keep us on them. They are also filled with the noise and the sadness and the despair. And every day there's something new and horrible happening in the world. And it's impossible not to get affected by that and carry that energy.
Yeah.
Don't bring this thing into your bedroom. Be
and I have a tip
that.
for you. There's a way for you to find out if what you're doing with your phone is nurturing you, it's helping you, it's helping your business, is helping your content, and that's how you feel. So when you have your phone, and I've been trying to do this because I'm addicted to my phone. I have a problem. It's well known here in the house. If you are scrolling because you want to numb whatever is going, if you are overwhelmed, too much stress, the kids are screaming, too much work, you have something that is just making you uneasy, and you're soothing with your phone, then that's a sign that you have to put the phone down and deal with whatever it is that is going inside you. But if you are scrolling through your phone to reply to comments, to DM prospects, to DM people for opportunities, to maybe get ideas for your next piece of content, if you're doing it with that purpose, then it's okay and it's going to feel good.
Yeah,
it's gonna
you'll feel lit up and inspired.
So, you feel lit up and inspired. You
collecting
feel like
data, filling out spreadsheets.
So just do that when you have your phone. Next time, are you numbing or are you doing something for you and your business?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people will also say, are you consuming or are you creating? Yeah. Is another way you can look at it. Wait a minute, I fell back into consumer land again, right?
Yeah.
And that's about it. What other tips do you have? How do you manage your stress? How do you manage and keep your mental health and your physical health in check? We'd love to know. Yeah. Leave some comments wherever you're consuming this content. And, how did it make you feel? Did we strike any nerves or chords? We'd love to hear about you. And we also are here to see your online pursuits, your business, and your content take you places. So please don't be a stranger. We are a resource here for you. And we're very real on the other side of this camera.
We're real.
It's not very hard. It's not very hard to get a hold of us and to actually get our input on whatever project you have going on. So with that being said, have a great rest of your week. Tune in next week or go consume some of our past content Jefe episodes.
And follow us on Instagram at Pod Sound School.
Yeah, you can also follow me on Twitter at Pod Sound School. That's a really good way to get a hold of me.
We post a lot of content over there.
Yeah.
All fun.
We just post content everywhere.
Yeah.
You want to go have some cereal?
Yeah.
I got some new good granola and some blackberries.
Okay.
We'll put a little yogurt on top of it.
Yeah.
With some cinnamon.
I want a taco.
And a taco? Maybe we can have a taco and then cereal for dessert.
Ay, ordinario.
Let's Jefe up.
Bye, Jefe.
See ya.